Keyonte plus 12.7 on, minus 6 points off. Biggest on-off differential on this Celtics team. Keyonte George, 25.7 assists in their loss to Charlotte last night. Keyonte protecting the rim, and George high off glass. Good start moving the ball and good start defensively. Jazz are just 1 for 9. Keyonte's out rebounding them by himself. Look who it is. Kevin Love for 3.
That's good action. Garza got sucked in on the help.
Will Hardy's got some of the best after timeout plays in the league. There's a foul on the perimeter. It's against Keyonte George.
Drew, even that play right there.
George gets past White. Nice touch around the rim, Keyonte George.
JB held his ground well.
Hauser thought about it. Simon shoots it. George rattles one in, shooting just 25% from downtown through their first 6 games. A fight for the rebound, another board for Kevin Love. Keyonte George dials up a triple. Into the Celtics bench it goes. George trying to get around Kata. Derek White with the block. That's a shot clock violation. George trying to get around Kata. Derek White with the block. That's a shot clock violation. I mean, I'm surprised you didn't tell him to do it already, because you said whenever you say something to him, he... You see Blake Griffin had a funny tweet about when Kate Cunningham was speaking Spanish. You see Blake Griffin had a funny tweet about when Kate Cunningham was speaking Spanish. Oh, Luka Doncic, who's fluent in Spanish, he said, "Hola, Mexico."
On the same play, they tried to get Jaylen Brown on the post.
Jazz can take the final shot of the half. Pritchard chasing George around, and he got the whistle. Hey, stay tuned for Celtics Halftime Live with Kayla and Eddie.
I would think like Luka would be there.
He was mad at Luka Garza earlier because Iowa football destroyed Minnesota football over the weekend. Apparently. Rebound for Derek White. George finds Nurkic rolling to the basket. 54% from the floor, 46% from deep. Right back to the rack, but he missed the shot. George the jab to get by Kate.
That's nice.
He's got a couple highlights every day.
That's nice. He can easily create space for himself.
George is fouled on a 3. That's going to hurt. Hey, Wednesday at 6 o'clock, tune in for The Quick Snap. It's presented by FW Web, dependable solutions for pros since 1866. And it was a 1 o'clock start, so then they have the late window, which starts at around 4:25.
I thought Nurkic did a good job of cutting off that angle. He got a layup out of it.
George in the paint again.
%46 from 3. Giannis is shooting over 46% from 3.
It's just a nightmare for the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Bucks have played well. Pritchard finds Shireman on that baseline cut, and he threw it away. It was the 6th turnover for the Celtics. And it leads to 2 for Keyonte George.
George is tough, man.
Bucks have played well. Pritchard finds Shireman on that baseline cut, and he threw it away. It was the 6th turnover for the Celtics. And it leads to 2 for Keyonte George.
George is tough, man. Anytime you get beat to the paint, it's harder to get that rebound.
Keyonte George, a one-man offense here in the third quarter. He's got 11 of their 15 in the third. spacing here. Pritchard for three. Celtics down to 20.6% from three-point range. George on an island against Keyonte. Blows right by the big man. Jazz are a plus 15 on the glass tonight. George slams the brakes. Hits the man. He is in a zone, and Joe Mazzulla needs time.
He's cooking right now.
Pritchard in the mix. Nurkic hits the deck. George in some trouble. That's just a foot race. Markkanen left alone. How does that happen? George picked up his dribble. Filipowski goes at Boucher. Good spin move. Count the basket. White causes the loose ball. Love gives it up to Clayton. He finds George. Hauser flies by. George missed the three. Rebound to Brown. 21.7% from downtown, the Celtics. 10 for 46. George into Boucher. Too hard. Wow. Brown doesn't shoot the three this time. He drives. Keyonte out to Hauser. Unbelievable. Brown the offensive rebound. Into the chest, and he's fouled. Man. Fans on their feet. George splits him. He's got 29 points. George got the whistle. It came in late, but he's going back to the line. There's 13th, rather. They're going to go for the win here. George over Pritchard, missed the shot. Nurkic the offensive rebound, and the putback is there with .6 to play.